What to consider when you're the primary wage earner in your family and you're considering separating. The first thing you have to consider in any separation is who is leaving and who is staying. If you're the primary wage earner and you are planning on leaving, then you need to locate a place to go and figure out what a budget for you to live in the place where you're moving to will be. You also have to understand what the budget in the house that you're leaving will be and try to come up with a way, along with your spouse, to figure out how those bills can get paid. Oftentimes, there's going to be a shortfall. Most couples live check to check and have very little savings, and it costs at least 40% more to live apart than together, in my experience. Meaning that unless there's 40% more money coming in, there are going to be some shortfalls. There's going to have to be some belt tightening, and there's probably going to have to be some changes in standards of living. Regardless of what your stay-at-home spouse or less earning spouse say, you do have the right to live independently of that person, and the court is going to allow you to be able to pay your bills at the new home. And that will be considered before any post-separation support or alimony is awarded to what would be the dependent spouse. Child support is based on the North Carolina Child Support Guidelines and will be governed by the guidelines based on the number of overnights each person has with the children, and the income, health insurance, and all of those costs that go with raising the children. The post-separation support or alimony that the primary wage earner may have to pay is based on their living expenses, the other spouse's living expenses, and does the primary wage earner have any money left over after they pay their expenses and they pay whatever child support they may be ordered to pay. If the primary wage earner has a surplus in the court's eyes, maybe not in yours, but in the court's eyes, and the lesser earning spouse has a shortfall after you put in their income and the child support they receive, the court can order the primary wage earner to pay spousal support, better called post-separation support, or alimony. It's got a lot of different names, but basically money to help the other side pay their bills. So these are things that have to be considered first thing when you're going to separate. Who's going to live, and what is your budget going to be where you're going or if you're staying, and what the spouse's budget is going to be with whether they're going or where they're staying, so that everybody can sort of get by in the interim while everybody tries to figure out the new world they're going to be living in.